start with how to hold the bow. So you can just lay down the viola on your lap. Okay, the way you hold the bow for a viola or any upper string instrument is you start off by you start off by putting your thumb in this hole right here, which is a frog. It's called a frog. Put it right there, just like that. Mm-hmm. You take your pinky and you point it straight down the wood like that. And your two middle fingers just gently wrap around like this, and your index finger is gonna wrap around the top of the string on this second pad right here. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the one fingers that are going over the stick and touching the other side of the frog are the two middle fingers. Your pinky is pointing down like this, right at that dot. And then your index finger is just kind of just hanging above everything else. So just try that. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, so just slide up your whole hand like this, index fingers like that, pinkies, and you point down. So, okay, make sure your thumb isn't doing this. It's just kind of just like that. Yeah, it's really awkward. Okay, so your index finger isn't. Yeah, it's going to be so weird because you're not going to be holding it straight like this. It's going to be sideways when you're playing. So that's why you have this finger down here, this finger. Okay, and just like that. All right, now pull up the viola and place it in between your chin and your left shoulder. Okay, you got to make sure that it's make sure you're nice enough. Make sure you're sitting nice and flat on your chair. Make sure that your right foot is slightly underneath the chair. You're sitting at the edge of the chair too. Okay, now that looks about right. It should be slightly tilting in front of you, which is what you're doing right now. And you're holding the bow. All right, cool. Now let's just try to make a sound. Okay, so first off, let's go over the order of the strings. These strings are tuned in fifths. So this one's a fifth, and this one, vice versa. It starts on C. This is a C string. So what string would this one be? G. G, and what one would this one be? D. Which one would this one be? A. Okay, so the C, G, D, A. All right, now let's start by just resting your bow. Okay, so bring your bow up and put it on top of the D string. Yeah, that one. Okay, there you go. Okay, so that's pretty much how you set the bow on the strings. The ideal playing area is to be in between fingerboard, which is this black part right here, and the bridge. So yeah, you got it pretty much right there in the middle. Okay, and almost every time you start playing, you're going to start by playing, resting the bow on the string by the frog. So it's going to be, this is a frog, so it's going to start off, way up here. It's going to feel a little weird. Okay, now let's just try to make a sound. Just go down. Once you get all the way down to the tip right here, then you're just going to really just pull the bow off the string. So just try it. Just go down. Okay. All right. This is an upper string instrument. You don't have to put too much pressure, but the amount of force you should be putting on the string while you're drawing it should be just the weight of your arm. So if your arm is holding, you just kind of, let it drop. But the one thing that's supporting your arm up is the string. So try that again. Put it up by the frog again. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that was a good sound. All right, now let's try going across the strings. So when you're going, you're just going to draw it, and then try to up-bow, which is going back. Okay, just on that string. Okay, sorry, I wasn't specific with that. Let's just try to do a downstroke, a down bow, which is what you're doing right now, and then upstroke, which is going back on that string. Just the string. Okay, so start out by the frog. Now just go all the way down, make sure you use the whole entire bow. I go like this. one of the tricky parts about playing this and going up and down is keeping your bow perfectly parallel with the bridge and thing. Because right now, what's happening is you're playing and it's kind of curving along your arm. Okay, so you got to make sure that when you're going all the way down bow, that your elbow's going out and that your hands kind of turned in like that. Okay, so try to go down while keeping the bow parallel with the fingerboard and the bridge. Okay, all right, that was better. Okay, let's try doing the up bow and down bow thing. But what I want you to do is to start on the C string. You're gonna go down, up, then you're gonna switch to the next string, which all you pretty much do is just kind of pivot it over, make it rest on the next string, and then do down, up, next string, and go through all 4 strings. Okay, that was pretty good. Just yeah, the A string it's gonna feel really weird. You're gonna have to like angle your arm a lot, so your elbow's gonna come down. Okay, so maybe you noticed, but the lower string you go, like the more higher your elbow's gonna have to be cranked up in order to stay on that string, not accidentally touching the other one. So try that again. Okay, all right, cool. Now let's go to how to hold the fingerboard with your left hand. So just put your bow down on your left. Okay, so the way you hold the fingerboard is that your wrist is going to be kind of this kind of thing. The bottom of the neck, which is the part underneath the fingerboard, it's going to be resting on this shelf of your hand right here, right where the fingers meet your palm. Okay, so that's where it's going to actually rest. Your thumb is going to be going straight up. Okay. Let's see. Okay, see what I'm doing right here? Mm-hmm. Okay, because your palm's going to be kind of facing towards you, but it's going to be resting about right here in this part of your palm. And your thumb's just going to go straight up the side, but you're going to see a little like V right here. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then just right now, just hold your fingers up like this. Let's hold them up straight. Let's try that. Okay, try to make sure your wrist isn't bending too much, because there's going to be a straight line from your elbow, left elbow, to your wrist. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. Now reach over and put all of your fingers down on the farthest string, which is this string. Just press them all down. Okay, that's good. Now let's try to play the beginnings of the scale. So get your bow up with the other hand. You passed your training, haven't you? Okay, now just using your first finger, which is this one. Okay, the fingers go 1, 2, 3, 4. Just using your first finger, put it on the C string, and try to play a D, which is the whole step above. Okay, so now first play the open C string. Okay, now try to find where the D is. That's what too far. It's going to be about an inch away from the end of the fingerboard. All right. Can I take it off and play the open C? Play the D. Okay, that distance, that's from the fingerboard to your first finger. I want you to put your second finger down that same distance. It's going to be another whole step. Okay, remember when you put any other fingers down, all the other fingers are still going to stay down too. It makes it easier to put the strings down.